Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Kim Budgets. This is Kim. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my savings challenge stuffing for the first paycheck in September. So if you're into savings challenges, cash stuffing, electronic stuffing, budgeting, and just overall trying to get financial chaos under control, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you already are a subscriber, welcome back, and thank you so much for checking out another video. Let's go ahead and just get started counting this money so we can see what we're stuffing today. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And I just realized I was searching through this money to see if there were any F bucks, and I did not put it back in order. So 305, 306, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I don't know what's going on. I used to get F bucks all the time, and then I just can't find them anymore. It's crazy. So first challenge today that we are going to work on, because I want to continue making good progress on this one, is the penny challenge. I am using this for Christmas money, to travel to Southern California, and then also for presents, but if I need to get a hotel room or anything at any point, I'll have that. Let's see. September, October. Okay. Next paycheck, we might do a third one of these, but for today, we're just going to put in, I did not feel like getting out of the car, and the drive-through or the drive-up line, the teller line was really long at my bank, so I decided just to get money out of the ATM, which I'm kind of regretting now, but here we are. Let's see what we've got in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we owe this one 34. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 40 in here. So we currently have $500 in the bank in a high yield savings account. I currently am using SoFi. I was using Capital One, and I switched to SoFi for a few reasons. One, I'm just not in love with Capital One. And two, SoFi has a higher interest rate on high yield savings accounts. So I'm giving them a try, see how I like it. And what was this 24? Where did I pull this out of, team? Anyone know? Oh, good. We're already starting off with a bang. I have no idea. I'm going to put it right here. I don't know where it went. If anybody saw what I just did, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. And if you are new around these parts, I started off using the same brown every single time, as you can tell. And then that pen stopped working, and it was a relatively new pen, and the only thing I used to color, like I used it for, was to color in these pennies. So it was at Five Below. So yes, it was less expensive, but if it's gonna color in, I don't know, whatever, 15 circles and then stop working, that's kind of silly. But anyways, so now we're just using a bunch of different colors. I'm so excited. I'm almost done with this challenge. This is great. So when you're done with this, so pretty much it's like a penny the first day, 2 pennies the second day, but people have broken this down by week. So you can just do it that way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I don't know how that worked out. I feel like something has gone amiss, but that's okay. And I'm doing 2 at a time. But I'll definitely do 3 to get rid of that extra one. That's so weird. I never realized it was an odd number. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to pay off. I do want to pay it off, but that's not how this is going to work. I want to color in my car payoff tracker. That is more reasonable about what we're going to be able to accomplish today. So I made my payment today. My car payment is 3 something. I refinanced, so it changed. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I pay $440 a month because I want the extra 100 going towards the principal. And then hopefully, we can be done with this sooner rather than later. And so each of these circles is $220. And I got this tracker from Sav over at Sav Saves. It's just a downloadable one. So yeah, we're doing really well. We're almost done with row 3, moving right along. So I'm very excited. Disclaimer. On trackers like this, there's really, I don't want to say there's no purpose. There's a very big purpose. It really helps if you're having a hard time staying motivated. I know for me, seeing like the dots getting colored in makes, sorry y'all, had to get a drink of water, dry desert air. It makes such a big difference because it's like, wow, look at how many circles I've already colored in. And I just started coloring this, I think last year. So, it definitely helps me feel like, I am making more progress. Next up, let's go ahead and do our plant challenge. So this is just an adorable little challenge that I got from Amanda over at Amanda's Budgets. Love it. And I am in November, when I'm in San Diego for Thanksgiving, I'm going to, well, I don't even have to, I was going to say I'm going to convince my cousin to go plant shopping with me, but there's no convincing. There's no convincing necessary in this story, but we've always been into like plants, and we had a garden when we used to live together a long time ago, but during lockdowns, when the only thing open was plant shops, we got very into plants. Very. So I'm just saving money so that when I do go, and we do go plant shopping, I will have money for it, and it won't be like something where I have to, scramble to figure out how we're paying for it. And that's the thing with savings challenges. And there's every possibility, if I needed this money for something else, like if something else came up and this money would be the exact amount, I would have no qualms against taking it out of here and using it for something else. The reason that savings challenges work for me personally is one, when I'm saving for something like this, I'm like, wow, I'm doing really well. I'm making really good progress on this. It's good for me to practice being consistent and finishing, following through and finishing. I have $32 left on this one. But more importantly, like, it's just a matter of having, at this point in time, there's whatever 80 minus 32 is, $48 sitting in this envelope. And if it was sitting in my bank account, I probably would have spent it on something else. So while it may not necessarily go to plants per se, it is not going to anything frivolous or any useless spending. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to everybody. Because I really want, people to understand why savings challenges are important, because they're basically just a way to save money that you don't have access to, and it's a lot harder to get access to because you have to go home and get it out of get your envelopes out and whatever. So anyways, I say all that to say, I just really am pleased that I have so much that the self-control that this is giving me. So there we go. I actually started this last year, and then I realized I didn't really have time to commit to it because it was like almost Halloween. So there's already 2 boxes closed off. What? So I would have owed it 30. So I'm actually going to color one more. I realized, I was like, if I'm going to do this, I should probably start it now, since it's the first week of September. Again, is this money going directly to Halloween? Probably not. What will probably happen is if I do anything for Halloween, then yes, this money will go towards that. But typically I go sit over at my friend's house, and that's kind of the extent of it. So if that ends up being the case again this year, then I will just put this towards something else. Also, I don't have an envelope for it currently, so I'm going to put it in the Taurus envelope, and then I'm going to make a Halloween envelope or find a Halloween envelope. One of the two. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fold this up. How did I do this before? Boop. Like that, maybe? Oh, you know what? I do have an envelope. I do. If you saw my last video, I have this mystery envelope that I have no earthly idea what the money in it was for, because it's unlabeled. And it's now been 4 weeks since I uncovered it, I think. 2 weeks, 4 weeks. But I feel like at this point, if I have not come up with a life-altering reason to need it, then I'm probably good without it. So what we'll do is we will just stick this in here. Also, this is an open top envelope, which I love these envelopes so much. I want more of them. And then there we go. We'll just stick that right there. All right. How's everybody's weather where you are? Speaking of Halloween and fall, and I tell you what, man, we so I'm in Nevada, and I'm from Southern California. So we had the hurricane go past, and it ended up, I mean, we got a lot of rain, but there were parts of Southern California that got hit really hard. And then, you know, most of us, it was just kind of like a lot of rain. But then it monsooned for days and days and days and days. So the roads are an absolute disaster. I mean, they always are here, but like they're a bigger disaster than they typically are. Actually, you know what, you guys, we're going to come right back to this one. I want to do this one next. I want to do my $4,000 savings challenge, and I've made an executive decision, and I know you all are going to be like, ma'am, and I'm going to be like, I know, but you just gotta trust me. I can't live like this. So we're just going to color over, and it's fine, and not even try and make the squares. That's just how this is going to go. I know you can be annoyed, you can be angry. I totally respect your opinion on this. Okay, so we're going to do another $100 today. So let's see. Okay, so here's a 29. Do we have a 71? I see 72. Okay, how about 73 and 26? No, 27. 73 and 27. Am I just missing numbers? What is happening? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys, you can't even see it. Let's see. Okay, how about like 60 and 40? There we go. We'll do 60 and 40 today, and then deal with higher level math next time. Okay. So in our $4,000 random challenge, which will be going to pay off debt exclusively, 1, 20, 40, 60, 8, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. The only reason it would not be going to pay off debt is if somehow I have magically paid off all the debt before I'm done with this, and then it will be going towards a house down payment, but I don't foresee that being an issue. And then we're going to go ahead and put some more money into our December challenge. And again, I don't know exactly what my plan is for this as of this moment in my life. Right now, I am just saving it up. What I'm kind of envisioning for these is to save up and get ahead. So like in December, this would just be like an added little extra buffer. And if I don't use it, then it might go into like a rollover big year-long buffer. It might go into another savings challenge. It might pay off debt. I don't know. But right now, I'm just saving money for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going to do the 1 and the 6. And I have filled out the December and January numbers. I have not even started filling out the other ones yet because 1, I might completely change what we're doing with this. 2, I might want to do significantly higher numbers, significantly lower numbers. Again, since this is sort of a free-for-all, and it's really just a way to save extra money. If you are new to my channel, if you are new to cash budgeting, hello. I have an official ADHD diagnosis. So for me, anything I can do to help make something like finances more entertaining and keep my attention longer is great. One of the biggest problems I've always had is I just can't get myself into it. So I'm working really hard right now to really try and to really try and like, make, what was I going to say? I've lost my entire brain. Hold on. To make things as entertaining as possible so that I will continue to do them. I'm just making change real quick out of my plant savings fund because I am. Because that's why. Let's see. Okay. So I found this cute Pac-Man challenge, but I'm debating whether I want to start it now or if I want to wait. You know what? We're going to come back to the Pac-Man one, and I will tell you why. I want to put some money into these other challenges. So let's see, 20, 40. This money right here is going to go into my top secret savings challenge. And again, at some point, I will share with you guys what it's for, but it's for particular people and I don't want them to accidentally hear what I'm saving for. So when it's time, I'll tell you. And this is going to go into my Snow White book challenge. And again, if you have never been to my channel before, I got this book. I had this book, and Sav over at Sav Saves helped me. She did all of the work to turn it into an actual like cash envelope book. But when I got it, I was so afraid of it getting messed up that I decided instead of it being like a binder that I use like a lot, I'm just putting money in here every single payday. And then at the end, I have no idea what's in it. So I have 3 more envelopes. When those are full, I'll pull it out, and then that money will just go into another savings challenge. So yet again, just another way to save money that is fun. All savings challenges for me, it's kind of like there's a bunch of different paths and they all lead to the same place. That is how savings challenges are for me. Goal-wise, I'm paying off debt, and I would love to be able to buy a house by the end of this year. So that's like the big focus. So everything that we're doing is in service of getting to that. I just like to do the savings challenges because I think they're fun. So anyways, that's it. That's all we have for today. So thank you all so much for joining me for another video. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a fantastic day or night, whenever it is that you're watching this. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.